Alright, yeah, and welcome back to some more Rimworld Alpha 17 with our now officially solo run again. So, in the previous episode we managed to get kind of set up. We got Panzer to join us, and then he got attacked by a cougar almost immediately and got his head bitten off. It actually turns out that he was actually my brother, which is really bad. Like, really bad for us, because now we've got... brothers died, medium psychic drone, friend died, colonist died. We've got a lot of debuffs on the mood, so I think we're due a mental break pretty soon. Let me just expand out all of our resources. We're also in a hideous environment as well, so it might do us some good to actually make sure that all of this is taken care of and we have a clean environment. I'm going to make a dumping stockpile around the corner here. And we're going to start hauling the corpses. And we need to actually bury... I might take that jacket. I'm going to strip our brother's corpse. We want to go to Misk and Grave. We want to make a grave for all of our colonists. However short their... you know... however short amount of time they spent with us. Right, let's clean up the room. We don't want a hideous environment, so making sure this is nice and tidy. Just going to put him in a little bit of a better mood. We also want to work on getting that door as well, so if I order that to be cut down. Cloud watching in the rice paddy. Yeah, very nice. Right, we are going to need some more trees and cacti to be cut down there. So he's recovering from cracks and bruises at the moment, which is nothing too serious. It's nothing worth going on to rest constantly for. How much wood do we actually need for this? 25. We got 17. Okay, let us... I want to chop down cacti that are a little bit more... grown, just because they'll actually yield a little bit more, but it doesn't look like we actually have that luxury anymore. Oh no, there's one down there. Where are you? Come cut that down. Then we'll get ourselves a door, and then it'll lock off the outside from the rest of the world. And that'll mean the environment's a little less hideous than it currently finds itself being. Which is a problem. There we go. And then we want to also finish off this grave to bury the brother. You're gonna have to strip you. We're not in a situation right now where... Can you not? There we go, bury. Gotta click on the corpse. There we are. Okay, so that's gonna give him a little bit of a better buff. We really need this psychic drone to go away. How long has it been here for? 1 day and 10 hours, so it probably should go away soon. Fully healed now, so... Ooh, guana meat is just right away. That's problematic. Well, we do have, of course, the cougar, so as long as that doesn't spoil, we should be fine. We'll let him rest. He needs his rest, so... We'll get that done. We probably want to haul these meals inside as well. Need a joy source. Yeah. Maybe at this stage that might be a good idea just because of the situation with all of these debuffs. Have your simple meal. Psychic drone's ending. Wonderful. It's going to bring us up to just below the minor break risk. So, is there anything we can improve? Awful bedroom in darkness, 8 without table, colonist died. We can't actually get rid of some of this stuff. So, let your stargaze, get your joy back up. Having a joy source is a little bit important at this stage. Just going to put us in a little bit of a better mood. Get rid of that minor break risk, which is a constant problem. Right, can we haul this stuff? I'm gonna get all of this in the stockpile. I'll let you actually turn that into food. And then we'll set that going as well. Just because it'll take it over the amount that we've set there, which is good. Okay. Actually working on the next rice paddy. Suppose that's alright. We're actually about to get our rice plant ready to go, which is really good because that actually means that we can make pemmican. We'll say do forever on the pemmican because that'll allow us to go a little bit longer. Right. I do kind of want a heat source in here, or a light source more specifically, but it will produce heat, which will make our meat go off a little bit quicker, which we don't want, of course. 2 quadrums worth of degradation on that, which is perfectly fine. It's going to last quite some time. And he's getting on the pemmican, which is good. We want as much of that as possible. Is there anything we can craft right now? Tribal wear, shivs, clubs, short bows. How's your clothing? It's fine at the moment. Okay, normal quality as well. Can't complain with that. Alright. Well, on that note, where do we want to proceed from here? I suppose we could actually extend out our room a little bit. Defenses might also be something we want to think about as well. So maybe I actually want to mine out all of this steel so that we can make steel walls. I think going for stone cutting is going to be a little bit slow. We could also do with research as well on that note. I kind of want to block off an area and make sure that we can defend ourselves if the time comes, because if we get raided by 2 people, we're pretty much just dead if we can't figure out where we're going. But a wall for 1 man is also really bad. I guess what we could do is we could set up deadfall traps in this passage here. And we'll set that like that. And then if we ever get raided, we'll actually come and hide in here, which will force them down into a pseudo kill box for the time being. I think that's a little bit more useful to us at this point. Could even set some deadfall traps around our base as well and sort of convince them to walk around it as we flee strategically. Okay, I'm just going to leave him to do all of that. We're actually out of fuel, so I'm going to need to order him to chop some more wood. Can't get that one. It's not enough at the moment. Some down here. Okay. We'll let him finish that harvest because it'll allow him to replant as well. He's failing a lot of that. It's not a great deal we can do about that though, because we obviously don't have anyone better at the job. But food's looking a little bit better now. We're actually no longer low on food. We still do need medicine. What is your growing skill? 5. What is heal root is 8. So we can't actually grow heal root to make medicine at the moment. While he's sleeping, I guess we'll have a little scan around the area, see if there's any wild heal root. I don't think there is any that grows in this biome, but it's worth looking anyway. Yeah, I think agave is what grows here instead of heal root. That looks to be the case. Yeah, I don't see any. It's a shame. We're going to need somebody who's good at growing then in order to get that done, because if we get injured again, we're in a really bad spot. Okay, what are you up to now? Harvesting the rice plants. He's failing a lot, which is not ideal. However, 172 rice, or 178 rice, I think he's going to be fine. As long as we keep making pemmican anyway, we can last through the winter with that amount. I think we've just got a single person. So you gotta remember, we're only feeding 1 person here, so that is probably enough to last us through winter when that eventually comes. We've got time again for probably another harvest before then as well. Okay. As for the walls that we're going to make them out of, we might actually have to resort to wooden walls. It's what's more likely to be abundant is the thing. Marble is there. I suppose what we could do is we could deconstruct all of these walls, which will give us stone blocks, and then what we can do then is use those stone blocks to make a wall. It'll be the ugliest wall you've ever seen in your entire life, but I think it'll be a quicker way of producing a wall. We're about to see if there's anything in here as well. Doubt it, but we can remove the floor as well and we'll get some stone blocks from that. Area revealed. Okay. So we'll get him deconstructing this. You leave me alone, you mega scarab. Is it a mega scarab? It is! Good. Memory's not complete trash. We do still need... Oh, spawns in less than a day. You know what? We need wood. 14%. Okay, well, come and harvest this. I need to make sure that that meat is used because I don't want any food wastage at all. And get that bit as well. There we go. Haul it all and then refuel the stove. Eats his meal and then he should get all of that meat used up. Well, apart from one by the looks of things. There we go. Very good. This is 5 meat, 5 veg for a fair bit of pemmican. I'm going to need you to work through the night, unfortunately. Because I need this taken care of. Last little bit and then you can sleep. Yeah. Ah, it rotted away on the stove. Fair enough. Well, we got a fair bit. It'll last us a year, which isn't bad at all. We can refrigerate it, of course, on the same note, which will mean that we can actually keep it for a little bit longer. But I think a year is fine for now. I don't think we're in any rush to do any of that sort of stuff. I want to make sure that we've got a wall, essentially. And I think our wall is going to take up as much of the soil as possible because it is useful to us. And it might be a little bit much. We may end up just doing something like that, but actually cutting off a little bit of a wall there just to make sure that we're not building as wide. But I don't know if that's going to save us any materials in the long run. And we're going to deconstruct all of these walls and use anything that we can to build that wall. And I guess what I'll do is I'll make our entrance here and turn this into our kill box, since we've already started thinking about putting deadfall traps in there to keep us alive. So, we're getting 4 stone blocks per little bit of wall. Costs us 5 per little bit of wall. And he's taking his time with this. It does get his construction skill up a little bit. And it looks like he has just been boosted in construction skill, which is pretty good. But I would rather it not take as long as it's taking. We'll also have to go to floors and remove floor. And that'll get us some more sandstone as well. And be a little bit quicker about it. Okay, and then we get to measure how much we've got as well. After that's done, we've got 177 sandstone, which allows me to go over here and say, build me 177 long wall. So yeah, if we can do that with all of the buildings around here, we should be able to build a decent enough wall quick enough. We'll get started on that. Hunting's a thing that we might want to do as well, just to make more pemmican, but I think we can survive on the rice that we're using at the moment. Just to make sure that we've got security. So as I mentioned, the next raid that's going to come along isn't going to be particularly nice for us. So I want to make sure that we've got some sort of security setup in place when that ends up happening. Minor break risk. So let's have a look at your issues. Brothers died. -14 for a quad room. That's going to be annoying. Feeling terrible for no apparent reason. Ugly environment. We can improve that a little bit. We can make a stockpile zone. Awful bedroom. Yet again, we can improve that by building new areas as well. Ate without a table. Colonist died. Okay. Oops. I'm trying to right click. There we go. Furniture. You only do these short tables. It's very annoying. I almost miss the mods. Watching the sunrise. Get your joy up. It's very good. It keeps him close to just minor break risks, which honestly break risks are horrible for us, so to avoid them is ideal. I guess with that in mind, we could maybe set some of this sandstone to build an actual bedroom. I think we'll make it a reasonably sized room. And actually build a bedroom. So then we can turn this into our kitchen / stockpile. And then we can get rid of the negative debuff as well for his bedroom, because right now this is, yeah, it's pretty hideous in every aspect. Oh, he failed a little bit. No, that's fine. It's fine for now. Okay. And his construction skill. Oh, an escape pod. It's pretty good, actually. That makes this room a little bit more important, actually, because this escape pod has got Navarro in it, who is, oh my god, he's horrible. But we kind of... He's incapable of medicine. I was going to say we kind of need him just in case we get injured. He's really good at social. He can defend himself. Defend himself quite well, but he's just not good at anything, really. What could we actually use him for, except for a drain on our resources? I think I'm going to have to leave him, to be honest. He's that bad. I just don't think that there's anything positive that can come from this dude. Except for just a waste of time. So yeah, we're going to let him go. Which is a shame. The game has not been kind to us recently. 14 blocks left, 5, 10. Should have enough blocks for this, right? Yeah, we do. Consume simple meal. Sure. You do that. And yeah, we'll let him cook a meal at the very least. Fill that stockpile up. Oh, he's run out of fuel. I'll have to sort that out in a second. Just want to make sure this is done first. Let's finish this off, buddy. That's it. Oh, major break. Never mind, you go to bed. Let's take that tired off. Don't want that. There you go. Oh, he's getting boosted up quite well now. That's good. So how long till this one goes away? 5 hours. This one, 14 days. Ugh. Not ideal. We've already degraded to skeleton status. Interesting. Right. I feel like we should probably also get a few of these deadfall traps going. We'll wait until this has been done, and then we'll do the steel work. I won't bother with the door just yet. Or maybe I should. Because it'll complete the room then. Yeah, I suppose we could chop these down here. Quick enough. And he's up. Wonderful. Eat your meal. Got food poisoning. Great. So, finish off the walls. Failed on construction. That's not good. Oh, we're being raided. Landry. Landry's just got a shiv. Okay. How do we want to proceed with this then? We don't have enough steel for a deadfall trap. I guess we might as well just take him head on, and if we die, we die. Is he coming now? He's coming. We need to be really careful about this. There we go. Run. Get some distance. Oh, he's faster than us. Oh, that's going to be a problem. Melee attack him. That's slow work speed. Slow movement speed on us. That might be the death of us here. Come on. Yes! Alright. Okay. Tend to yourself. Just don't get an infection again. Please, for the love of God. Oh, that would be horrible. Faster. Oh boy. That dude is absolutely freaking John Rambo. Look at this. Stabs several times. He's like, yeah, I'm just gonna rest it off. Go on, you do that.